Have you ever been involved in like drug-induced homosexuality? You know, like where people do enough drugs that somebody's gay suddenly?
I've done it. Bro, you already know. You already fucking know.
I don't know. Dude, I'm thinking if I know or not, and I don't.
You don't know that I've sucked the dick before?
Whoa,
bro,
dude.
dude. Fuck,
Dude,
bro.
put your hand in the air before you say that so I can take my headphones
All right,
off,
man. Fuck. Dude.
One of my best friends got fucked up one time, and he started talking about Asian people. We never even seen any Asians in our life. And he started
in your life?
No, and I guess maybe like in a past life he might have known some Asians, you know? And so he starts bringing up their names, bro, and knowing them and knowing shit about them on this mattress in this house. And I'm like, fuck, dude, you're fucked up, bro. I'm leaving, right? So apparently I'm the kind of friend that when your friend is at his worst, you fucking leave, bro. Because I was
he's
just
talking about Chinese people.
Yeah,
He's never met Chinese people.
We never known any.
So what is he saying?
He's just saying like, hey, you remember fucking like you remember fucking Sun Lam, bro? He was there for us, you know, and all this shit. I'm like, Sun Lam, bro? We don't know him, dude. You know, and he was fucking like talking about Dorothy, you know. We didn't know any Asians, bro. And I'm like, I gotta get away from
where
this
you came
dude.
from, when you grew up, there was no Asians in that neighborhood? Not when you were there. Now there's probably 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, we had a woman named Dot Wall was one of our bus drivers.
Dot Wall?
Dot Wall, dude. 7 letters, baby. That's what she used to say. That was her motto after she'd say her name. 7 letters, baby. Beat that.
Well, we had a dude, Mr. Patrick. He'd give you $20-$40. He'd walk about 60 feet from you, show you his asshole. As long as you looked at it, you kept the money.
That's fucking amazing.
You know? And is that pedophilia? I don't know what that is. That's art.
That's an ATM.
Yeah, that's kind of art.
Yeah, that's an ATM, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
That's amazing.
That's ass to money, dude. You know? But yeah. And as long as he would only look, he'd kind of look back once to make sure you were locked in, dude.
That's
and I
fucking
didn't
incredible.
feel like it, you know, I didn't like watching him take his belt off, but I didn't mind seeing his asshole from far away.
Who gives a fuck? It's just another man's asshole at that point. Back then, pedophiles were pedophiles.
Oh, yeah.
You knew if it was a pedophile.
Yeah, they had a van. They were yelling, I'm a pedophile.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a pedophile.
Dude, we used to have a guy. I remember they had a guy who chiseled some tits into a not a pine tree, maybe a birch or something, and people would go out there and jerk off to
on
it.
the tits. Were they that good?
No, jerk off at the base of the tree. I think he used like a step stool or something, or stood on a barrel.
That's when you found all the magazines in the woods.
Oh yeah, we used to have that. But sometimes
you
you go out
found
by the
all the
tree and somebody would be
magazines.
using the tree and be like, "Oh fuck, I gotta walk back
ridiculous.
home now."
That's not a real thing, Theo. You're
Oh, it's
making this
100%
up.
real.
You're making this up. You have photographs of this tree?
No.
Why not? Do you know where it is? Could you take us back there with the film crew?
I could take you back there with a film crew. I bet it devolved now though. How long does a tree live?
Go back there and touch the thing, and all of a sudden you can't find your way back home. Where the fuck are we? We're going in a circle. Ah! You go mad. Like it turns out that the tree got tired of people jerking off on it, so it evolved some sort of a neurotoxic chemical that when you touched it, it got into your bloodstream and it distorted your perception of distance and time.
Yeah.
And then the ghosts get you.
But dude, what if cum could what if semen could defy gravity? What do you think about that?
I don't.
Do you think there's more porn stars or murderers in the world? I think murderers. You know, I actually know a guy, I shouldn't say this on here, but I'm not going to say names, but I know a guy who killed someone. And he said, and this isn't me saying this, dude, I wouldn't do something like this. But he said that it fucking feels good. And he did say that.
Do you know how he murdered him?
Huh?
Do you know how he murdered him?
I don't know anything else, man. Let me see that. I know I don't have to, but I want to see you.
Yeah, no, you don't have to see it.
I saw you in Love, though, and I thought you did a good job.
I don't need it. Whatever you're doing right now, I don't need it.
You're right. My
I
bad.
know what I do.
I'm pandering.
Not that you're pandering.
And
I don't
pandering
even
is not
believe
an
you. I don't
Asian
really believe
slur,
you.
'cause
I don't
know
really
that y'all's
believe.
bear.
I don't believe.
I know that
I don't
y'all's
believe
bear.
you.
And it's not like, I'm not pandering.
Yeah.
I'm pandering.
Yeah. But what I'm
What
saying,
if I were pandering and I just fucking showed you a picture of a panda on my wrist?
yeah, that would be weird.
But you would like it. Well, when I was a kid, they had a boy in our neighborhood named Mario, right? And he was, dude, he ended up dying, actually. He did some pills and drove into an embankment. But when I was young, he would shit in his yard and make me bury it. And that's how I was allowed to be friends with him.
How did he make you bury it?
He just asked me to do it, and I was afraid not to do it, I think.
He said, hey, yo, dude, you're not going to believe this, but I took a shit, and it's out my yard. I can't even bury it because I'll throw up. Hey, do me a favor and go bury it?
Yeah. He was dark, man. He had a real dark vision. And he would, I mean, he probably, honestly, dude, he probably shit 200, 300 times, and I buried it.
No.
I swear to God.
Come on.
I swear to God. I swear to God, dude. And he
how'd you not run out of places to make new holes? Did you think you ever dug up old shit to put in new shit?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. We basically had like the only setup I had, and I didn't even have a strong system. The only setup I had was like one of those plastic beach.
Oh no.
Like a beach setup. Dude, I'm talking I was 7.
So wait a minute. This 7-year-old was doing this? How old was he?
He was 8 or 9.
Oh, he's tricking you by being older.
He was older. And
2 years when you're 7 is a long stretch. You know, when you're 32, 32 to 34, that doesn't mean shit.
Whatever, dude.
7 and 9, that's a big stretch.
Yeah, you go shit at your house, buddy. That's what I tell people now. But,
so for what was do you remember the first? There's no way you really remember.
I remember
what
100%.
He said.
I don't remember what he said, but I remember.
How did it happen? How did it happen? Will you find yourself with a plastic shovel and another person's shit going, damn. How did it come to this?
Well, it came to it because I know my brother probably wasn't around, and I wanted somebody to play with, and he was older, so I was hanging out, and he was deviant, man.
How so?
He just had a little bit of like he was kind of slithering. You know what I'm talking about? From
he knew how to manipulate you.
Yeah, he was.
Obviously, you buried his shit 200 plus times.
Like he had the same color in the outside of his eye and the inside of his eye. You know what I'm talking
like
about?
A demon.
Yeah, like a light demon.
El Diablo.
Yeah, like a El Diablo, but also who was in elementary school.
Oh, interesting.
But he.
So when you first found yourself, do you remember the feeling that you first found when you were digging a hole for a dude's shit? Like, just thinking, what am I? How long can I do this? What if he keeps asking? How do I stop this? How did you wind up stopping? That's maybe a better question.
You know what? I don't remember how it kind of, how
petered
it kind
off.
of, petered off. I don't remember how it kind of tapered off. You know?
His parents ever like, hey, do you ever shit in the house? How come we don't have any missing toilet paper?
Well, dude, you know what? That's what I think it was. I think he was lazy. I'm serious. And he shat outside behind his slide. They had a slide in his yard because they had, a little bit of money.
God.
And he shat outside behind the slide.
Shat is a great word, too, by the way.
And it was silty kind of soil and sand. And I remember going over there, and I remember the shade of it, honestly.
What did it look like?
I would say like a taupe, but with a little more brown in it.
Oh, dude, we used to have a guy, I remember, that would come pick up a girl at our school, and I think I don't know if he was a pedophile, but he was just older,
It sounds like, yeah.
And he would, I remember, tell us about using like the Wendy's wrapper, the grease from the Wendy's wrapper to play with his body.
Yeah, that man should be castrated.
And sometimes I wish I didn't think about that, but sometimes I still think about it.
You ever drive by Wendy's and be like, I could try it? They do have pretty greasy burgers.
No, I don't think about it like that. I just think sad about it. I just think, I wish that I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I wish God didn't let me know that.
You wish that Wendy's didn't have the Frosty so you can disassociate the two.
Dude, when I was in like junior high, yeah, that dude that came, I remember, that would like do the bacon, like the hamburger grease, thing. That guy, Wendy's guy.
Yeah.
He drove like this yellow Cutlass sedan kind of car.
Mm-hmm.
And he had like like people used to put flames on the side of stuff to make it look cool.
Yeah.
But he'd taken like a blowtorch and like just burnt the side of his car, and it was like
to make it look like he was driving the speed of light.
It was just like some of his like his plan, his like plans didn't translate. I don't think that good. But
I mean, if there's ever a car to touch yourself in, that's up there.
Oh,
I'll probably be 3 or 4.
God, the seats were so comfortable.
I think a Pontiac Aztec, probably the #1 car you can touch yourself in. Aztec.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's just a weird car, but they don't catch your eye enough. But if you look close, there's probably a dude rub one out in there.
Hey, Theo, okay, look, we gonna role play, all right? You my girl, and you just gonna break up with me.
Oh, shit.
Just break up with me, all right?
Just break up with you?
Yeah.
I'm just asking, can I use the N-word or not? No, I'm just saying, I would always...
Theo, I don't care, but when we step out of here, I can't help you.
Okay.
But you use it at your discretion.
Okay.
Do whatever you want.
Hey, Ellis.
Hey, what's up, baby? What's going on?
You know what the fuck's up, boo? My little...
Baby, why you censoring the word nigga? You know you saying freely.
That was a call came in. I ain't censoring shit. I know you've been out there with Mr. Joe petting them fucking white animals.
What? What the? Wait, baby, what?
I know you've been out there with Papa Joe petting them little fucking honky muppets.
Shonda, you crazy, baby. Look.
Not as crazy as your homeless ass is. I'm out this relationship, my...
I remember the first time we had a conversation, you were talking to somebody about being a kid and playing gay chicken.
Oh, yeah. You know, when I was young, we used to play this game called Gay Chicken, they called it. I didn't name the game, but I was, you know, the game existed, and then I existed.
Was it your uncle? Was it a neighbor?
Well, the game was you and a buddy, you'd grab each other's wiener.
Right.
Penis, they called it.
In those days.
Some of you guys call it penis. But, yeah, you'd grab it, and the first person to get an erection lost the game.
Right.
So it's like arm wrestling for
It's the stupidest fucking game.
No, it's not.
No.
Simple.
I mean, it is.
Did you win? Did you ever win, or did you lose? Did you lose a lot, or did you win a lot?
Oh, I did real well one season.
What is the gay chicken season? What does that go from?
It's more of a win. It's more, I would say it's an autumn game.
Yeah.
I would say it's kind of.
Oh, that's so. I think I can see it now. All the leaves changing colors, and just the two of you. What do you play with neighbors or the teams?
No,
or?
you just got. I mean, we only had about 7 guys that played in our little bracket or whatever, but they had.
You know what's weird? You know what's interesting? You have 7 guys in your bracket, yet it's a 2-man game.
Yeah.
And so there's an odd number.
Oh yeah.
Does it have to be 2-man? Can't you like do it in a circle?
Oh, come on, lady.
No.
Come on, man. That's y'all are messed up. Y'all are that's called kike. What's that called? Cucking.
Yeah, that's a
I
different
think,
game.
yeah,
That's
you-
a different
No, that's bukkake.
Oh.
Bukkake?
I'm not doing
No.
Circle jerking.
That's gay.
Circle
Yeah.
jerking.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
and Caroline is.
Him his guy's leg, and he's hopping up and down. And you go, yeah, Dan's Vietnamese.
Dude, you make it sound like a condiment, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
what?
love the fries and the Vietnamese on them. You squirt a little more Vietnamese on those. I had a dude who used to give you, he had like he'd always have raisins in his pockets, individual raisins, and he'd give you a couple of them. We had a dude, my dad had a friend, and he'd put cinnamon on the fucking palm of his hand and let you lick it off. And this was probably, and then one of his feet was longer than the other one. Or he had a
What the fuck is the name? Where?
extra foot, or
Where
not,
were-
he was black.
Where were
And he
you?
had like half of an extra foot. So, you know, black
Throwing out
people,
the bottom of it?
well, black people are always trying to show off, you know, but he had like a,
Well,
no,
hold on a second.
he had like a lift on his shoe. One of his feet wasn't that long.
Oh,
one
of
legs.
his feet. Oh, I thought you meant he had like 2 feet stacked like a sandwich.
No.
Like a foot sandwich.
Dude, I'll tell you what we did one time. So we had a dent in a car or vehicle or whatever you guys call them. And, yeah. And, dude, we caught a couple of pigeons and got them to shit over the dent.
Oh, you just held the pigeon over there? You
Yeah.
kept feeding it? Squeezed it a
We
little?
didn't feed them. They'll shit pretty soon after you hold them. And we turned it in, and it had this kind of, you know, just a shit finish, I guess, on it. And they didn't see the dent. They didn't see the damage, you know?
Smart.
So that's kind of an old school thing, I guess, or new school. But
Hello and welcome to Trigonometry. I'm Francis Foster.
I'm Konstantin Kissin.
And this is a show for you if you want honest conversations with fascinating people.
Our brilliant guest today is already taking the piss out of us. It's the amazing American comedian Theo Von. Welcome to Trigonometry.
You guys have, we call it autism. I don't know what you guys call it, bro, but we got it over here. Everybody's got it.
they had a comedy room near me. This gentleman had half a limb. And he was...
Which limb?
He was missing part of his leg, I think. Or he said he was. So he could have been faking it.
CGI or something?
I don't know what his name was. I mean, it was a CGI. It was a white dude.
Okay, yeah.
You're from Louisiana. What do you think about this guy?
Yeah.
When you said Landry, I knew he was from there. That's the only place I've ever heard that name. What part are you from?
I'm from Homa.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Homa's a good place, really. It's a good place to have a friend. It's real soft down there. The land is real soft. Like you could be talking to somebody and then they just fucking. I'm not even joking, bro. And people are so nice, they'll listen as they just fucking go straight to the fucking ground.
They just sink into the ground?
Yeah, they're like, I'd love to stay, but...
Imagine sucking him off.
I'm not sucking anybody, dude. I might bang the guy. I'm not blowing some dude, bro. That's the gayest thing ever.
Oh, let me ask you something. What would it take for you to blow somebody?
I wouldn't do it.
Okay, so let me ask you this then.
Okay.
Right? Jesus came down.
Oh.
Christ.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying blowing Christ. I'm not going to say that.
Okay, no.
Would you blow Christ? Would you blow Christ?
Nope.
Okay, good. Even if you're going to be an eternity in hell?
Dude, I'm not blowing anybody. So
all right. He's the Lord, but fine.
At a certain point, can having sex like endanger you if it like gets your heart real hot, you know?
But I would rather die that way. I'm not gonna die.
I wouldn't. I'd rather die chilling out, dude.
What, on a fucking couch watching fucking Jeopardy?
Yeah.
You're on a couch and you go, here it goes. And then you're done, right? But imagine, right, having like, being like, who's that Playboy guy?
Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner, right? Lining up 9 women. And then the third one, you have a heart attack.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way to go, bruh.
Playing like Russian Hewlett.
Right. yeah. And also at that age, no condom. You don't give a fuck, bro.
Oh, dude. At
Right.
any age, no. I mean, who's even... Are they still making condoms? That's what I want to know.
For old people?
For people.
Yeah, they still use it.
What, I haven't heard... And no one's even getting anything anymore. I mean, I remember... If I saw like I remember my buddy's mom had a brassiere one time that she would leave hanging in the bathroom, and I'd just go in there. And
the brassiere?
Oh, bro, I would tie it around my fucking face so that each cup like came over, like
wow,
right,
some weird
left
shit.
a little bit of nose, but the nostrils were covered. So just the middle.
Oh, this.
Just that nape.
It's
bro,
almost like that Versace, the Killing Versace shit. Where
What's that? Your nose taint? What is this thing? That little part?
Your septum.
No, it's your naint, isn't it?
A little bit. A little bit. You'd cover up so you can almost restrict your breathing.
Oh, bro. So I had to breathe solely through these fucking these straight up titty
Booby
shields.
holders.
Yeah. Oh,
That's what you used to like, huh?
Those fucking milk holsters, bro. I could smell the milk. I could smell the skin. I could smell the nipple. I could smell the children. I could smell all the years of my buddy growing up.
What the fuck, bro?
I could smell it all, dude.
Wow.
And it would go straight into
That's
my head.
creepy.
And that, dude, I would jerk sometimes when I was young, when I'd masturbate, I'd pass out.
So did you do like the open mic circuit in LA?
Yeah, I started doing open mics here.
Like at Marty's or where? Like at the
They had a
Comic
place.
Meltdown and stuff?
No, they had a place over on the west side of town. I lived.
Yeah.
I was sleeping under a buddy of mine had a bed, and I was sleeping under his bed for $150 a month.
Oh, wow.
And sometimes even in his bed, sometimes when he would be out of town or when he would leave for work, I'd climb up into his bed, dude. And I've never been heavily homosexual, but I will say this: that there's nothing really gayer than getting into a man's warmth after he's already left the room, you know, and climbing up into his bed. A man you don't even really know that much, but still catching that hit off of his temperature, you know?
That's funny.
It's true, man.
Yeah.
You go over to somebody's house, dude, who you don't know that much, and when they leave the room and get out of their bed, you get into their bed. That shit'll make
You never told him that, though.
that shit'll make a man out of
Yeah.
you fast, dude, or it won't. But you find out who's who pretty quick when you're doing stuff like that. you
Yeah.
know? No shirts, bro.
Oh
Whole
my God.
family, zero
No,
shirts.
nobody. Those people don't wear shirts.
I remember I got on a school bus one day, and the man didn't even take us to school. He just drove us around, and
Fuck off.
swear to God, and then just drove us back home eventually.
What's wrong with him?
He didn't say anything either.
Probably drunk.
And when at a certain point,
He
you
likes
don't
to
ask.
shout.
Yeah, I've thought about it some. I mean, I've dated a little bit here and there within the industry, but yeah, well, I'll tell you this. I mean, so yesterday I go to these adult meetings sometimes for adults, and
What do you mean?
just like adult meetings where people get together, spend time together.
Like AA?
I don't know if it's AA really, but it's
You work for
probably
the CIA, bro?
in that vein. No.
He's always very like with dating, these adult meetings. He's like an
international
You talking about AA? You got an alcohol problem? What are you talking about here?
I mean, I don't drink, so I'll say that. I
So
don't drink.
vague.
All right, but go on.
Okay.
But anyway, so I met
Super
this
sexual.
girl, right? I met this sweet gal that I'd seen her for a couple weeks, really been longing for, probably in my brain, right?
Long.
So I get her
yeah.
name. I get her number yesterday, right? Well, then some straight up skis. Some girl just throwing that butt around on Snapchat, right? Send me this, says, I don't have your number, right? So,
Man, that was the funnest thing. Until they had milk spray out of their nose. That's when I would leave. And it'll always be the bell would ring. Everybody be back in class. And one motherfucker would just keep listening for some reason. And I would just hold him by his fucking arms across the table and keep telling him shit until they fucking sprayed out of his nose. And then I would leave, dude. You know, they had the first wigger I ever met was from our town, bro. I think the first wigger ever, man. This kid named Brian St. Pierre, bro. And they put him in class.
He was a white dude that was trying to be black?
Yeah, he was a white dude.
Where did he move from?
I don't fuck nowhere, bro. He fucking just, you know, he was raised like, kind of like, you know, he was like Mowgli, you know, like he was just fucking spent a little bit of time on the other side of town, you know, and the brothers really got a hold of him. And he was cool though. He was a cool dude, man.
Mowgli.
He was, bro. He was like a Mowgli, you know.
My whole body just shook. I thought it was an earthquake for a minute.
He was like,
oh my God.
That's that inner yoga, bro. That's that inner yoga. But look, man, they put him in the fucking mentally handicapped class, bro, because they'd never seen it before. They'd never seen it before. They put him in class with kids with Down syndrome, with kids in wheelchairs. They put him.
What? Just a dude who had like and couldn't he just be like, "Hey guys, this is just the way I want to talk."
I don't even know what the fuck you're saying, Lee, right now. You sound like him right now. They probably put you in that class right now.
Lee would be in, dude.
You don't even know what you're saying. You're like that fucking. You're like,
no, they put the wigger in the special class.
That's what you sounded. That's what that dude sounded like. I wanted $1 today. You sound like cousin it. Shit, I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? I'm over here, you know.
Before we started, Lee kept thinking he was hearing a buzzing in the mic.
Oh my God, people, we started late.
And
because Lee was looking around the room like.
And now he's making a buzzing in the mics.
Listen to him. He's the walking buzz over here. Oh. When I was 19, I went to the movies with Louis Castellito and this dude Kurt DiLorenzo. It was the night after AC/DC at the Palladium. It was like summer of 1980.
Yeah.
It was right after AC/DC came back. So it was a Saturday night.
Right.
We were going to the movies to watch. I have no idea. And on the way back, me and Castellito gave each other a look. And Kurt kept saying, I hear something. Because the night before we did acid and blow. And throughout the whole night, he kept saying, I'm telling you, he kept saying, I keep hearing my ears ring. You know, when you're fucking 16 and you do a gram of blow and hit a fucking mic without acid.
That'll
Me
change
and him,
your future.
Listen, him and I did. We stopped. One of the most awkward people. I grew up in a cocaine culture. So I knew when people were doing it. My mom's hand would stick close to the tit.
Yeah.
Like a little fucking...
A little T-Rexing.
What's a little T-Rexing? My mom was one of those. So the hand was, like he thought it belonged to somebody else and shit, right? So I knew the hand movement. When I was 16, I got a job at Rendell Lumber. And there was a guy there who blew my fucking mind. It was on the tip of my tongue. Now I forgot the fucking guy's name.
Oh, dude. I just forgot what I was talking about.
It really don't matter. The guy was an Irish dude, really nice guy. But once he did one line of coke, every inhibition, every physical strength he had would dissolve. And he would do like duck faces in his hand. His name is Jack Finn.
Oh, I bet
Jack
it
Finn.
was, dude.
And I'll never forget one day
Jack
he walked
Finn, bro.
He walked in.
He started
late
fucking swimming in
Oh
his
my
own
God,
tank,
he was
huh?
fucked up on a Saturday. And he walks into work. I'm 16. He walks into work all fucked up. That's the first time I heard that expression. He goes, boss, let me get 100 on the arm till Monday. And the boss looks at him and goes, my arms are heavy, and walked away. I'll never forget that expression. But Jack Finn was a fiend.
For coke?
Yeah. The word on the street was, like, Jack Finn is tremendous until alcohol hits his tongue.
Right.
Then it's a different, you should have seen it. And he was tremendous. He'd give you money when he was drunk. He was a great guy.
Jack Finn.
But just to see the transformation. But Jack Finn had something else. Jack Finn hung at a dirty bar in Weehawken, which is
Weehawken sounds fucking, but they got some gutter pussy.
This is 1980 before fucking they started breaking those stones.
Wow.
The people that hung in Weehawken were fucking savages.
Damn.
And they sold this cocaine that just looking at it fucked with your eyes.
You gonna go to space, do you think, Logan? Because I was thinking about that.
They're doing that now. They're doing that.
I know.
I am gonna go. Yeah, I'd like to go. It's on my bucket list. I don't want to die on this planet, dude.
Really?
I don't want to, like, for real. I don't want to die on this planet.
Damn, that is a very rich thing to say, I feel like, honestly.
It really is. I don't want to die with these poor peasants.
The rest of us are trying to find quarters in our car to get that air machine to fucking fill up our tire at the gas station. And this guy's like, I'm not done on this planet. Yeah. I feel you though, dude. We'll be down here
dying.
There he is in an Austin Hooper jersey.
That's so funny, dude.
You have other people that say, I don't want to die in this neighborhood. Like the projects, I got to get out of here. He's trying to leave to go to Mars for a fucking funeral that no one can go to.
Who's going to attend that?
Jeff Bezos.
There'll be somebody out there, dude. There'll be somebody out there, a couple of pervs.
Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, Schultz would be out there. Yeah. Who would be at that dinner, dude, at that last Saturn supper, huh? Who would be out there on that thing?
Bezos, Musk.
Rogan would be there. Rogan would be working the Traeger out there. Yeah, Rogan have an apron on.
And space
bare
elk.
ass showing out of the
Space
back.
elk.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Eating fucking moon meats.
Doing, what's it called? The ivermectin?
Yeah. Oh, it cured him. That guy.
That was a wild one.
Thank God for him, man.
Got to protect him, yeah?
Yeah, but just thank God for, thank God for freaking podcasting.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Oh my God.
Having to go on the news and talk about something? Oh my God, bro. I would pay somebody to look at my asshole if I had to do that, man.
How much?
Children, that's who. Oh, huh? But only in my family. And only in my neighborhood, dude. Only to give back to the community.
You need like a Venn
give back what
diagram
was
for
given to you.
Yeah, to give back what's given to me, man.
just
You
give it
got to
back.
keep going, man. You got to give back to your roots, man.
Theo.
Family partially owned the place. It was a business next door. They sold wine. Like Gary V or whatever that guy's name is, Jerry V, telling people to fucking sell their home and sleep in their yard. You know what I'm saying? And that dude was raised on a damn wine farm or something, dude. He's in there fucking, you know what I'm saying, dude, hiding grapes in his ass at night, freezing grapes and fucking hiding them in his ass. And he's telling people how to struggle, dude. That guy's out of his mind. He's like, oh damn, dude. Oh, you still have silverware in your house? Fucking sell it. And then he shows up and he'll like hug the dude. The guy can't even. He has no way to get food in his mouth. You know. The guy's fucking just knuckling through some chowder, knuckling through some bouillabaisse, and he's like, no worries, man, you made $76 last night. And he hugs him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? And then he drives off and the family's just standing there in a park. Another winner. That guy's out of his fucking mind, dude. And he hugs, oh, you sold 2 extra Christmas sweaters you didn't need from last year, and they're crying together.
Dude.
Like, what is going on, dude?
Oh man!
But anyway, I don't. And look, man,
I gotta give some love to my boy Gary V.
Oh, I'm sorry. The videos. I'm not saying the guy's not a smart guy. The videos, though, and the guy grew up well off.
Well, no, I think he actually didn't grow up well off. That's part of his.
Oh, and
that's
I could
part
be
of his
lying.
deal. No, you partially lying, but it's not really lying if you don't know. But he grew up. His dad owned like a corner liquor store or something, and he did. He got after it and created the.
But in my neighborhood, a corner liquor store is the
meant
same
you
as a
were rich.
winery.
Yeah,
Okay,
true.
dude, all right,
So if you're looking at it from
same
from Theo Von's perspective, hell yeah, he grew up
yeah.
like big time.
Oh yeah, look at these dudes over here, huh? Slanging that Riesling.
Is vaping? This is a crazy question. You can vape inside?
Most people look at you and be like, let me hit it. All right, I don't care.
Yeah. I think most people just don't care.
But like,
There was a
imagine lighting up a
savage-
cigarette inside of a cheesecake factory. They'd be, bro, what the fuck?
I'm gonna call
are
the
you on?"
FBI for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, because vaping, people usually blow it down their pant leg or blow it
The
like
shirt, the turtleneck. What
out
was it?
somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's even shirts I saw where it's made for vaping, secretly vaping.
So wetsuit.
It's like a vaping shirt.
I know that they have pocket tees that hold your vape in the corner.
No, I'm talking about hold the fucking smoke.
Oh, damn, that ghillie suit.
I'm talking
Dude, there was a
about that
dude
real
next to me
thing.
who didn't give a fuck on the flight.
People be vaping on flights.
Full smoke.
That's a black dude, bro. Just say what you want to say,
If
dog.
you're looking for a plot, you're fucked.
It's interactive.
You're super fucked.
Interactive.
They're eating fucking
yeah.
carrots. It's fucking popcorn. And damn, dog, you see that shit? It's like, bro,
Yeah.
Dude,
where's your movie theater etiquette?
Well, dude, a lot of black people, and I will say this, because this is really factual, and I've spent a lot of time around, in the dark arts, and I don't mean, that's not black people in general, that's...
The dark
That's
art?
voodoo. That's black magic.
That's everything. Black magic,
New Orleans,
voodoo,
son.
That's the underground.
Louisiana.
Yep.
I grew up in a mixed neighborhood, dude, and black people don't really know, they don't differentiate between indoors and outdoors.
What do you mean?
Outdoors
Theo?
can be indoors, dude.
What do you mean?
Outdoors can be indoors. Black person, you can put them outdoors, and you put them indoors. Same volume levels, same speed.
There's no inside voice.
There's zero inside
There's
voice.
no etiquette when you go indoors.
Well, they just don't. I don't think they believe in like a lot of structures and I don't want to say woodwork, but I want to say overall that the difference between indoors and outdoors when it comes to most black people,
it's so incredibly vaguely racist.
It's so funny though. It's so funny.
They say that
there's no filter.
No, what they say when you're poor.
It's true.
But a lot of people who are poor, it's a socioeconomic thing. So a lot of people that are poor, a lot of times, I guess, have to rely on each other. Like they notice shit that say rich people wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
Because they have to, because you're kind of relying on your neighbor, on usually sharing a bathroom. There's a lot of stuff. People are on you.
They're
Teamwork.
people.
And it creates
people.
Yeah, and it creates sort of this feeling of competition where
But that
like,
doesn't
by
mean
the
you
way,
can't lower your voice when you're in the mall or in the theater.
Right.
and that's just what I'm saying.
That's his point.
Right.
Yeah,
I
when
want to
it
be
comes-
heard.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of my black friends even do not practice. Yeah, they don't have indoor voices. Is what I'm trying to say. I think I used too many words.
Dude, I was in a date with this smoke show. I'll never forget how hot she was. I'd gone to theater school with her in New York City.
So lonesome.
See her at Air One. I take her out. She's a 10. She's also fucking crazy, and I didn't realize it. We went to see
That's an
Powder.
11, bro.
Remember that movie?
Yeah, it's a 12 in my book.
We saw that
that's a
movie. We
12,
saw that
dude.
movie. That terrible movie, Powder. It was a good movie, actually. And
Yeah, it's
and,
about lightning brings that man back.
Yep. And so she turns around. There's a black couple behind us, clearly of a lower socio.
Is it that every time I go to Subway, there's a roach somewhere crawling around, but I still get a sandwich? That's what I want.
I don't fuck with Subway, bro.
Oh, I used to.
Ever since Jared started jacking off in the mayonnaise and shit and molesting kids, I'm out, bro.
I don't know if he did that.
No,
did
he did. Oh, it's confirmed.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he's in prison right now for it.
Dude, this
He was
is true.
jacking off with the ham.
This is a true story. I could see that. I mean, ham will make anybody want to come. But I'll also say this, that his sister gave me a BJ, and this is probably about 16 years ago in the French Quarter in Louisiana.
For reals?
Yeah.
Did you know it's Jared's sister?
Yeah.
And you say, take that pipe.
I didn't, dude.
Oh, really?
Take that pipe,
Are you a
dude.
fan
Like
of Jared?
Are these sound
Are
like...
you a fan of... Was she thick
is this
like
Double
Jared?
Dragon? This sounds like lines you would use during a fight in that Double Dragon
Take that
video
pipe?
game. Yeah, that was one of the weapons. Was a
or
pipe.
any you porn video you've ever watched. What Double Dragon were you playing, bro?
I'm off porn right
You're talking
now,
about
man.
TC Surfing Sport. That's that video game, Take the Pipe.
Yeah, I'm almost 48 hours.
Damn, look at his sister, bro.
Yep.
She busted. Damn, you're struggling.
She wasn't busted.
God damn, bro. You fucked Matilda.
She doesn't look like Matilda.
Damn, bro. That looks like Matilda. That looks like Matilda's mom, bro.
Dude, are you?
She has a bob cut.
Dude, you look.
I'd rather get a blowjob from Jared.
Dude, you look like a lesbian golf pro, dude. You
Bro,
fucking look horrible right now.
Bro, you fucked Jared's sister.
What are you talking about, dude?
You gave her a foot long. You gave Jared's sisters a foot
Bro,
long.
you look like an assistant coach that gets a table at the club, all right? Get your fucking life together.
Bro.
I got to correct. That was bad Googling. That was his ex-wife.
Oh, thank God.
The Matilda looking woman.
Well, oddly, she looks vaguely familiar. That's the tough part. Don't touch me, dude.
Come on, bro. Dap it up.
No, I'm not
No, I'm
dapping
giving
it
you
up.
props for fucking Jared's sister in the mouth.
Oh, what are you talking about, bro?
Dude, you fucked Jared.
Dude, go look at some of the
sister
people
in
you
the
fought.
mouth.
Bro, I watched some of your fighting videos the other day. One of them's you just beating up a fucking... You're a security guard. You're beating up a fat guy at a mall.
On your
Never said
podcast,
that.
we talked about how you can't tell us apart, Asians.
That's not true. I know he's from Laos.
I know. But if you saw him in the like, there was five other Laos guys. Would you go, "Oh, that's that dude from Tiger Belly," or you'd be like, "No, that's 5 Laos guys."
I'm like, that's the guy from the cruise. First of all, it's the same thing everybody does. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if you had a name tag that said Rico on it, you get fucked all the time.
If mankind was all gonna die, I would suck whoever. Not whoever. I'd suck the guy who is most qualified to help us save the universe. I'm not just blowing, Captain America.
I'm not blowing some dude outside of a 7-Eleven because he's scared about what's going on as well. You know?
Yeah.
But I like your attitude.
You've never done anything gay in your life?
I've never done anything gay, man. They had a time where I think a dude was trying to get me to be gay one time, and I had to go to the airport. And we've been doing cocaine, and so I'm glad I had to go to the airport, man, because that's the thing. At a certain point, there can be drug-induced homosexuality. So I'm in this tunnel. There are cars whizzing by. Here's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Extremely hard to poop when cars are going by at 50, 60, 70 miles an hour, and furious, too.
Yeah.
Furious. Like, and also white people. Like, it was Pittsburgh, so it's furious white people driving by. If other people, certain ethnicities, I can shit easier when they're driving by, honestly. You know, like if a couple of brothers are rolling by blasting some fucking good music, I can fucking blow ass all day into a frisbee, right? No problem. I'm part of it. Everybody seems like it's more laid back.
Yeah.
But angry white dudes, rolling by, 6, 7,
Well, they
8
would probably
a.m.
call somebody too, huh?
Oh, they weren't calling anybody. I mean, the only free finger they had, they were waving it out the window at me. So they weren't using it to dial the phone.
So you shit on a frisbee.
I had to shit in the open.
not the top part, but the bottom part.
A frisbee is basically a cup. Basically, the sides.
A plate. It's a plate.
A plate. Well, a plate is just a cup. That's
Wait,
way spaced out.
Let me get this straight. Hang on. Are you
A plate is
still
just a
driving?
wide cup.
No.
Or you pulled over?
Oh, I pulled over the car. I think honestly I'd run
Why
out of
couldn't you
gas.
just shit on the ground? Why did you have to
I
put
was
a
in a
plate
tunnel.
underneath?
Yeah, so it's dark. Shit on the fucking guy. Go outside and shit.
In a tunnel,
Why would you have to plate your own
idiot.
shit?
Okay, you should be familiar with tunnels, dude.
Why?
Huh?
Because of Vietnam? Because you're gonna do that shit again right now, man?
What
Because,
shit, bro?
Why you?
Oh,
dude. No, dude.
Whoa,
right, you're doing that Nam shit again, huh, bro?
What Nam? What?
You thought that I was digging tunnels in the Ho Chi Minh Trail and trying to attack you people?
No, I thought you meant
that was
Nam,
me?
the fruit juice, the pomegranate fruit juice that's always in there. What is that stuff called? Palm, yeah, no. No, dude.
No, not palm, Nam.
Bro, I don't believe in Vietnam. I don't believe it
It happened?
War. Huh?
It's
I'm not saying it didn't happen, dude.
Are you those?
They never found the boats, dude. You
Oh,
know?
right.
It's just
I
like
think it's a
slavery. They never found the
conspiracy too,
boats.
What do you mean tunnels, though, bro?
So anyway, I'm in a tunnel, and there's only 2 lanes going each way. There's nowhere to get out in a tunnel. Like in a tunnel,
Right.
Cars are whizzing by.
Yeah.
And so I had to get in the back seat and defecate into this frisbee.
Right.
And then wait for the cops to come.
Why
You
called the cops? Why the cops come?
Had to call the cops. I had just shit in a frisbee in my car, and I needed help.
Yeah. There's a lot of things I didn't learn from that story. I'll tell you what I didn't learn.
Okay. Say something.
I didn't learn that a cup and a plate are the same fucking thing. They're not the same thing.
Depends on who you ask. Depends on where you are, how strong the gravity is in an area, how fresh the cup, how recently you made it, how warm is the clay. A fucking cup is a plate is just a wide cup. The sides can't get along, bro.
A poem?
That's all it is.
Yeah.
No, man, that's the truth, dude.
Wow.
Go beat a plate apart with a hammer and then tape it together.
Yeah.
And don't do a good job.
So
You got
would a bowl be the same as a plate?
Go beat a cup apart. I'm sorry, with a hammer.
That's true. You flatten it out. Maybe there's
and
a
tape
plate
it together.
Right.
What do you have?
You have a fucking plate, dude.
You got a plate.
And he fucking won.
How does he
Theo
do it?
Von, I don't know how you do it, dude. You're crafty, dude, huh?
Chinkmate, man.
Would you say chinkmate?
I wouldn't say chink. I said checkmate.
I heard chinkmate.
Oh my bro, don't set me up for racial shit, dude. You guys have been lovers for how long?
This is our 6th
6 years of loving.
Wow.
year together.
And when was the first time that you guys, if it's okay to talk about it, when was the first time that you guys had sexual intercourse?
Probably
Well,
2 months. No, that's not true. A month into our relationship.
Month and it took
right?
a month.
But he had to drive. I mean,
To
he had
Long
to put
Beach,
in the
bro.
work.
Every day.
Did you really?
Yeah. I went. She didn't even come to my place for a month.
Did he Uber or did he drive down
I
there?
drove
He
to
drove.
fucking Long Beach every day.
I'm asking the woman. He drove down there?
He did, and he
And what
didn't
would he
try
do
to
when he
mask
came?
his filth either.
He didn't try to.
No, he didn't try. He didn't clean his car. He had piles of like bottles and just dirty underwear, everything.
Oh,
he
it reminds me of my
trying
dad, bro. It's so gross.
But I was like, okay, well, I respect that. This is his baseline, and he's not trying to front like he's anybody else.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So there was no bait and switch, huh?
Mm-mm.
Did he?
There were a few, but more of a maybe an effort thing, not really a cleanliness thing. From the get go, I knew he was a pig. Hygiene wise.
He was a hygiene risk, they call it.
Yeah, for sure. Hepatitis risk.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Wow. Are you asleep or awake?
I had to get my booster shot.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, he seemed like that guy who's definitely got that fever in him. You know, he's got the potential for fever.
Liver fever.
Oh, if you look, I couldn't even imagine seeing one of his blood cells under a microscope. Who would even know? It's probably just sitting there fucking vaping, you know? So you guys, the full 1 month, and you guys got into sex. Now, how did that kind of start? Or where was the first date? I just want to learn about love. It's Valentine's. I want to learn about y'all's love.
We can talk about love.
Dude, I feel like I'm on Yellow Mirror. Have you seen that show? Got him!
Bro, Yellow Mirror was very good.
Thank you.
And I would have give you more of a laugh if I wasn't so enraged right now.
Oh, sorry, man.